My real predictions are that for the things that bind us together as humans, DNA, science, the human spirit, I think we're going to know so much more about this as global knowledge grows exponentially. There's this sort of meme that everybody thinks that, oh, things are slowing down, it's becoming more complex. This is not true. Discoveries in one scientific, medical, and so forth, discoveries in other countries are now immediately part of our zeitgeist, if you will, named after our conference. This simultaneous science means that core learning grows ever faster. This is an unalloyed good. It really is. The global science has sort of no restrictions. We're all locked into the same physics, if you will. Furthermore, the globalization that I'm describing means thousands of local experiments, and smart people, including some here in the room, will then use that as a petri dish for new social experiments, new ways of governance, new ways of solving complex problems. Human systems are messy, right? They're not analog, they're not perfect, right? People do unusual things. But if you get enough of them in enough countries, you can pretty much figure out what's a good way to address a good or a bad thing that you care about. And the most interesting thing is that this will create a set of I'm going to call it a sum of rising expectations. As sort of the elite countries that get this thing right will get better and better and stronger. And I'm quite convinced that the connectivity will put enormous pressure on the poorly run countries, in particular the autocracies, the kings, the bad governments, and all the ones we talk about all the time. And their citizens are going to put enormous pressure on them to fix their systems. Now, in technology terms, we call this a forced upgrade, right? That they're really going to upgrade because they're going to be forced to. They just can't continue in these anarchic systems. But to finish and put a perspective on this, I would say that eventually technology just disappears.